In the year 1998, East Africa faced one of the biggest terrorism attacks, and for sure, we all wept. So let me give you a brief story of what happened on this day, the 7th of August, the year 1998, which was on a Friday. As usual, the day began with people leaving their homes, heading to work, but little did they know that this might be their last day and some will remain physically challenged from the injuries they got. During this specific day, the leader of the Al-Qaeda, commonly known as Osama bin Laden, had planned to bomb two buildings in East Africa, which were the US embassies. The two countries were Tanzania and Kenya. Unfortunately for Kenya, we lost too many people, up to around 219, and others left injured till to date. In Tanzania, not so many were dead, up to around 23 people. So stay tuned to know how the story began.
This is my new friend.
So basi sema hi basi.
Hi.
Hey.
How are you? Love you.
Hi guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name is Grace Omami, and thank you so much for clicking to this one, considering the fact that I really love exploring and visiting different places, especially in my country and also different countries. So today I decided to visit one of the most favorite places in the country. That is the August 7th Memorial Park. This place is so important to this country, and this is the reason why, because on the 7th of August in the year 1998 is when the country faced, I don't know if it's the first one, but it was one of the most traumatizing terrorist attack in the country. I didn't know that this place actually exists. Sometime last year we came here with a group of acting that we were coming to do a bit of rehearsals, and then after that year I discovered that this place is quite cool to relax and nini, but I've never actually visited their museum where they preserve some things. So guys, if you have never visited this place, it's a very nice place to come, and they only charge 50 bob shillings at the gate. And then if you want to see the Memorial Park Museum, they charge 100 bob, and it's completely worth it because you're gonna learn a lot of things that you didn't actually know that you can learn. Personally, I have learned a lot because the reason why this park was developed, or maybe formed, I don't know the right English, but the reason why this park was placed here is because to just help the Kenyans commemorate, or anyway, just help Kenyans to remember the day that we faced one of the biggest terrorism attack in Kenya. That was on August 7th in the year 1998. Apparently by that year I was not yet born. So I just used to hear my mom telling me, oh, kulikuwa hivi, but I've never actually gotten a real picture, or what do I say, the real history of what really happened, because by then I was not even born. So today I've gotten the chance and I've come here, and believe me guys, I have learned a lot.
So welcome to August Memorial Museum and the Memorial Garden. In the Memorial Garden, that's where the first former US embassy stood in Kenya. 5-story building was standing that piece of land where we have now the Memorial Garden. In the Memorial Museum, we had a 7-story building called Ufundi Cop House. This is the building that in the course of the attack, this is the building that went down completely, killing 218 people, and more than 5,000 people left injured because of the shattered glasses and broken glasses from the surrounding buildings. The target was just the US Embassy, but they didn't manage to enter the US Embassy. So the embassy and the corporate bank building, all their windows and glasses were shattered extensively. He's our hero till now. He was sharp and alert. The man when the people came, looked with us was not able to open the gate on time because the vehicle came speeding. Immediately, the rear gate, there were no critics to the guard. He was just ordered, open the gate, have goods delivered beer master. That's when the guard realized things doesn't work like this. It raised an alarm with him. So in a very polite and wise manner, he said, "Oh, sorry, I don't have the keys for this gate. If you can permit me to seek to the reception so that I get the keys." So remember, they have only 15 minutes to ensure they get their passenger in and leave the premises. At the lapse of 15 minutes, that almost entrance road whatever it is. So this delaying taxi from the security guard worked for good for this nation. They didn't need to enter. Others, they entered inside, the destruction could have been worse. One ton TNT bomb was meant to be a whole of 150 meters radius. But now that the time has elapsed, the bomb exploded inside the truck at the rear gate of the US Embassy, which forced the 7-story buildings that was standing here collapse completely, killing 200 and more than 5,000 people injured because of the shattered glasses and broken glass from the surrounding buildings. So the embassy didn't fall, the bank didn't fall, but this one collapsed out of the airport. Just stand behind me. You see that picture on top to your left? That one. Now, where you see the numbers is where we are here now. On top to your left, where you see the numbers, that's how the 7th building remained. The shorter building to your left is the former US Embassy that was simply the Memorial Garden. And the bank you see next to us remained a skeleton like that. So those shattered glasses injured 5,000 people. Some are blind, some lame till today. But here, 218 people died. So the embassy building was just later on demolished. Now they moved outside the city center to Gigiri, the current place. And the place now converted Memorial Park, the 201. It has now become an oasis of peace. We charge only 50 shillings on a basis, and all sorts of gatherings are allowed in the garden. As you only remember, reflect and support peace always, whatever you do, that garden. Where we are here was now converted Memorial Museum in 202. As you visit in today, along the walls, those are stories and pictures from the survivors and eyewitnesses, how things were before, during, and aftermath. Self-explanatory, like 20 to 25 minutes, as you only reflect about peace and remember those families in prayers you walk around. Thereafter, we'll sit on the next bench and watch a documentary for 15 minutes of what happened in this attack. Look up here. This was bus number 126 from a place called Rongai to town. At the time of the attack, the bus was on that roundabout on traffic jam. When the bomb exploded from the front, several passengers in that bus, including the driver, died on that spot. People who had no business whatever was happening here. So it's a clear demonstration how innocent people along the streets of Nairobi on that daily course were affected one way or another. As you enter our museum, the main feature is the bench which we are sitting on. It's surrounded with the announcement flag, so here we only preach about peace. It's mastermind by 4 men under this group called Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden. And the nationalities of the 4 men who were responsible is mentioned. We have 2 Palestinians, an Egyptian and a Saudi Arabian. Those are the 4 men who were responsible for this attack. One died on the spot, and the other fellow was arrested, who later on led the FBI team to where the other men were staying. So all of them were arrested and taken back to America, and they were given life imprisonment.
Hawajaitolewa mpaka saa hii.
It's life imprisonment.
Wanaweza toroka. Unajua watu wenye wanakuwa vichwa
Now we
ngumu.
can't tell. They were taken to America. It's outside our jurisdiction.
the scar is in their hearts still to date. And the good thing is, whenever they feel like coming to this place and just remember their people, they're always given a free entry. They don't pay anything. They just get to come and relax and do everything that they really want. And the guy you see that there was the guy who was giving us like the guide and telling us this is what happened, and like he was explaining to us like everything that happened. And again, so hey guys, I don't know, there's just a lot to learn at this place, and what I can tell you is just come and visit this place. They have two sections. There's the garden area and the museum area, where they have kept a lot of things and a lot of symbols. I didn't even know there are some people who died and they had a few belongings. The ones that were found actually zilirudishwa up, and they were kept as just as a piece of memory. I don't know if you guys get. Yeah, they were just kept. There's a handbag. I think I've shown you on the video. There's a handbag. There's a man who's wearing a certain tie, and oh God, I feel like we just pray something like this never ever happened again. Imagine, guys, by this year this thing was happening, I was not even born, but the way I've just watched and listened to that person explaining, it's just crazy. Yani inakupea tu emotions zenye hata hujui zinatoka wapi. And then the good thing with this place, they only charge 50 bob at the gate, but then if you also want to visit the museum, they only charge 100 shillings, and you get to learn more. They also have a 15 minutes video where you get to listen to the families which were affected, the people who were affected personally, who were at that bombing, and you also get to listen to the witnesses who are maybe around, and it's just a lot to learn, guys. So I'm still exploring the nature here. It's such a beautiful place. They call it a peace garden, somewhere you just come to find peace and relax. And to be honest, guys, I'm finding peace. If you guys want to relax your minds and relieve all your stresses and just come to have your own moment, your own time, you can come to this place, because you can see I'm sitting here, and there's also another bench there, and that is the museum. Yeah, so when you're up the stairs, the other side is the garden, and then this is the museum. But and then the people here, guys, are so friendly. They are super friendly. That's one thing I've learned about them, from the security guards to the people who are working here. You can also see from the video that I've posted, guys. So it's quite a very amazing experience. I've learned a lot. But initially, this video, guys, I was actually to go record this content at the National Archives, but unfortunately I did not manage, because at the National Archives they don't allow people to film. And if you really want to film, let's say if you're a content creator, you're supposed to write a letter and tell them that you're a content creator, you're posting this on a certain platform, just a lot of procedure. So kind of I felt bad, so I walked away, and I told them maybe I'll come back someday, maybe. And I was just wondering, do I go home? Do I just stay around? Do I go to a hotel? Do I eat? And I just decided, no, I'm not going to any hotel, I'm not going home. And I remembered this place, and I decided, let me just come here. Okay, so I'm really so glad that I've come here, because I've gotten to learn a lot of things. But here, in this place, they also don't accept people to film, not unless it's the garden area. But inside the museum, they don't allow you to film. I don't know if I've mentioned that at the beginning of this video, but they don't allow people to film and record, because, okay, I don't know why most of the Kenyan places that you visit, they normally tell you not to record, but I try to respect people as much as possible, depending on the reasons they give me. Though I feel like this place is a very good place to just showcase how beautiful Nairobi is, the things that you can learn. But for them, they're saying it's because of, I don't know, privacy, and because this is a place of attack. They don't know if maybe you might go and post it, what next might happen, you know. So yeah, but if you get the chance, just come here. It's worth it. that 100 shillings that you're gonna pay, it's completely worth it. Let me tell you, it's completely worth it because you're gonna learn a lot. Okay, guys, I think I've explained a lot and I've learned a lot and I've talked so much. If you really want to just come here, just come, honestly. And I think I'm gonna wrap this video at this particular point. If you really enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section, and also let me know which place you want us to visit next so that we can get to learn one or two. And if you're commenting on suggestions on places to visit, make sure kiwewe unaniambia places zenye wata accept watu wa record video kidogo. I really feel like Nairobi has a lot to give, but we're just not given the opportunity as content creators to explore and show the world what Nairobi has to give. But it's okay. Mesheria still. Maybe some years later we'll be given that opportunity. But I feel like, anyway, bye guys. I'm gonna see you on the next video. Bye.